Hey everyone, we're back. It's been a while. Today we're making these guys right here. These are empanadas. Most look better than this. I searched all over the internet looking for the best dough recipe, and it turns out there isn't one. Some people make more of a puff pastry, more of like a pie crust or a filo pastry. Today we're making them with olive oil because I ran out of butter. So we're just gonna kind of wing the recipe, and I'll show you a couple different ways to fold it and to crimp it. So let's go and fire up the air fryer. This dough was chilled overnight. It's very easy to take all these ingredients and combine them into a ball. So your list of dry ingredients is pretty straightforward. Start off with 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Wet ingredients, only a few of them here. So you have 2 cups of cold water, 2 large eggs, and a half cup of extra virgin olive oil. Plop that dough down on a floured work surface and make sure your flour is rolling pin too. I like using the marble one, keeps things cool. And you want to get this fairly thin, about 2 or 3 millimeters thick. You can make these as large or small as you like. Typically I use a cup, but I was feeling greedy today, so I got this glass ramekin thing and just pop it upside down and cut as many circles as the dough allows. Roll up the excess dough and just keep cutting circles until you run out. Today we have 15 of them. With empanadas, you want a pre-cooked meat filling, so have a look at this list, hit pause, then preheat your pan. I like cooking the onions first, then add everything else. Stir fry that in a nice pan there, and add the cornstarch last to thicken all the juices. Chill that overnight. And now it's tomorrow. I gotta show you the wrong way to make empanadas first, because everyone makes it wrong first. But before that, roll your circles a little bit larger. This common mistake always happens with sushi and burritos as well, overstuffing. So don't put too much in, otherwise it becomes very hard to close it, and it'll leak and explode. This is the perfect example of how to do it wrong. You can see a lot of the corn and the meat is spilling out, and then the juice is running down the sides. So you want to avoid this. It will still close, but it will take much longer, and you might have to redo it a couple times. So this is the pinch and fold technique. It's still going to close, but your aunties or your grandma are going to slap you. So just set this one aside and start over, and let's do it the correct way. My trick is to leave a finger width gap around the filling on all sides. Stretch the dough right over the meat and match the edges, press down and create a good seal. The pleating takes lots of practice. You want to just pinch the edge and fold over continuously. So pinch and fold, and then you'll get this nice crimped edge. Your aunties are going to be so proud of you. I still need lots of practice, but this one's pretty good. If you're still struggling with the pleats, I have a super easy trick for you. I call this the fork method. Go ahead and plop down some more filling, and then do the same single fold over, leaving lots of room around the edges, and then just take a fork and squish down all around the edge. You can also flip it over and do the other side if you want extra security. When you're done, let it rest in the fridge for 20 minutes, and then you're ready to cook. Grab your air fryer basket and then spray it down with some cooking spray. You want to spray the bottom flat side first, and then put the flat side down inside the basket. Make sure you leave room around them for the air to circulate. Give the tops a generous spray as well, and then pop it in the air fryer for 5 minutes on 390. When you take them out, they're not going to be super browned up, but that's okay. Just give them a very careful flip over, don't burn yourself, and then give it another spray on the top. And we're going to put that back in the air fryer for another 4 minutes at 390. They'll look like this when they're done. So go ahead and cook off the rest of them. But before you do that, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more shots like this. So today I used turkey. You could use beef, pork, chicken, whatever you want. Basically, an empanada is the international pizza pocket. Put whatever you want in it. Overall, the skin turned out pretty good. Using the spray versus deep frying, you can see there's a little bit of like the dry flour on the outside, which I don't really love. It still tastes good. The sweetness, the brown sugar comes through a little bit in that dough. It's pretty tasty. I would make this again. Let me know what you like to use in your empanada dough. If you're more of the pastry type, or you like just like the sweet dough like this one. So we'll see you in the next video, and check out my TikTok, Indo_chef.